What is happening, guys? Albion is coming to Europe in April, and I can guarantee you that from now for upcoming weeks this will be the #1 topic in Albion community. In this video we will talk through what will the update bring, what the changes mean for NA and EU players separately, and my personal opinion on this upcoming big change. So, SBI just announced that Albion will receive its own server together with Middle East and North African players, with one huge but, which was same as with Asia server starting. It will be a fresh start. We will talk through this later. With how many years Albion is currently available and with how many years thousands of players were asking for separate Europe server, this kind of announcement just few days after another dev talk announcing Europe server starting in April, many may think it looks just like April Fool's joke. To be fair, I thought the same, but it seems too well thought about than for it to be simply a joke. Let's take a deeper look into the Europe server roadmap. On March 11th, they plan to start Founders Pack sale. What is Founders Pack? It's basically a way to prepay your entrance to the Europe server with few head day start before all of the other free-to-play people will join you. We will have a closer look on the Asia server Founders Pack when the Asia server started. It may differ greatly from how the Europe one will look like, but it is just for the better imagination for you. You will have 4 options from which you can choose. Bronze for $30 offering 30 days of premium, 150 gold, 1 day early access before the official release and possibility to join closed beta together with your character and guild name protection. Silver for $50 offering 90 days of premium, 500 gold, 3 days early access before the official release and also the possibility to join the closed beta together with your character and guild name protection. But on top of that, there will be added cosmetics such as tradable furniture, skins and name tag with avatar and avatar ring. Gold offers 180 days of premium, 1000 gold, 5 days early access before the official release, closed beta and character protection, plus different cosmetics, supposedly better ones than in the silver pack, all for $100. On the other hand, for big spenders, we have $200 crystal pack with full year premium, 2000 golds, 5 days early access, and Sea Captain cosmetics, which are supposedly to be the best ones in the packs. With that being said, the Founders Pack sales end at June 3rd, and with high probability of never coming back into the game, these skins might have quite high value in the endgame, such as Recruiter's skin now in Albion, hovering at prices of $500 million to couple billions depending on which one. So at first, it may look as a waste of money, but giving a head start of couple days plus the price of premium and extra gold, it might look really appealing for the richer players. In April 2nd, they plan for a deadline of beta name reservation, which is probably just for the beta, so no big deal yet. Day after, on April 3rd, starts closed beta for those with closed beta access, therefore Founders Pack buyers. 7 days after, on April 10th, starts open beta for all of the other players, to see how it feels like and if the ping difference is worthy of changing the servers for players currently playing on NA or Asia server. 30 days after open beta start, the beta ends on April 23rd. And on same day there will be deadline to reserve your nickname for Europe server. If anyone snaps my nick, I will personally find you and bite your ear out of your head. Day after that, Crystal and Gold founders, the $200 and $100 pack, can enter the early access. 2 and 4 days afterwards, the other guys with silver and bronze packs can enter the game, and on 29th of April is the official free-to-play release for everyone else. So we have looked on the roadmap. Seems like pretty tight schedule for me, and I really hope they thought well about this because as far as I know, this wasn't told to any testers or NDA guys beforehand. One of the biggest things to think about is the fresh start. I bet I'm not speaking just on my behalf, but on many other players who have months and months of game time in this game with billions of fame and silver accumulated on the West server. With this in mind, when SBI announced years ago the Asia server, few things happened to the OG West server. Most of the Asia guys moved to the new server as the game was close to unplayable to them, with averaging 200 plus ping throughout all of the content. Big whales, which are known to Asia, moved too, and it caused significant drop in demand throughout the marketplaces for Gucci items. The Asia timers in Black Zone and Avalon Roads, which were at that time popping in numbers, rip to the Avalon Roads current state, were slowly dying, and now to this day the Asia timers are basically non-existent in Black Zone without anyone contesting them. On the other hand, the Asia server was blooming from day one in population, mainly because of the great success of mobile Albion version, which is one of the most favorite ways to play for many guys in Asia, while Europe guys are not very fond of it still. Most of the guys left their wealth behind for later or just gifted it to staying players, never double thinking about starting from the fresh, as moving from 200 plus ping to 30 to 40 ping is huge change for everyone. Will this be the same case for Europe server? As most of the Europe players now average 110 to 130 ping on current NA server, the change won't be so drastic for most of us. The least affected will be crafters and refiners with billions of silver and fame, and I don't see the big reason for them to moving to another server. Then we have the Black Zone guild players, small scalers, ZVZers, which won't be affected too much in the terms of ping, as the main issue in large scale fights will stay in place. Everyone pressing the E, most guys waiting for the unfreeze of the screen, and then seeing if they hit or not. Lol. But in the end, they were fighting guys most of the time with same ping, so there is no big change for them in moving to another server with better ping. Then we have PvP players and solo PvP players doing corrupted dungeons, mists, hellgates and arenas, where ping plays pretty high role. And I think if I ask you how many times you died by ability which clearly didn't hit you on your screen, or how many times was player auto-attacking you from 10 meters, I guess most, if not all of you, will agree with me that this was kinda huge issue for most of us. Then of course, playing PvP on really high level with 130 ping and with 30 ping is a big difference for those who have better understanding of the game and good reaction times. With that being said, this type of players will benefit the transfer the most. But is this all worth starting from the scratch? Is this all worth leaving many NA players and other EU players who won't join the new server behind? MMORPGs such as Albion has the charm most of the time in creating new friendships and having fun with guys and friends you creating along the way. If half of them stays, the fun is gone, at least for a while till you find new friends. Let me know in the comments what is your and your friends' plan. Are you from Europe and plan to move? Are you from Europe and plan to stay? Will you have simultaneously two accounts and play EU for PvP and NA for fun with friends who stayed? I'm genuinely interested in your opinion, guys. Personally, I'm not sure if I will move on as I already have close to 5 months of pure game time, with loads of silver, combat fame credits and PvE fame. But if I can give you my 2 cents, there is a high chance that I will go for the early access just in case I want to move to the EU server later, as, and now comes the big tip that no one will tell you, when Asia server started, some guys got insanely rich at the start by just simply selling a lot of stuff to the black market until black market prices stabilized. Because when the server start from the fresh, the best money you can make is on the black market crafting tiers which most of the players still can't craft, and black market offering insane percentages of profit as it wants to constantly buy with no one selling it to yet. Well, big changes are coming and we were waiting for Europe server for long enough. It seems like it is finally coming. Is it farewell for most of us towards our NA friends? We will see. By then, we will have small window to think about our next steps. It's first time I made a kinda reaction video, so let me know if you learned anything new from it and if it was worth your time or my time. See you soon, Grindrr.